Now you'll see what my mother saw!
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and it is with a heavy heart I have to tell you that even though I just played it for an hour, there is no footage of the remaining of part of Tiny Tina's little role-playing game. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I went over afterwards to go check it, and the file said 0 minutes, 0 seconds, and it was nothing. Nothing that was there. Little black spacer even saying that it was there. We made a recording afterwards for a second before I realized I needed to do something first, and then went to go back, and day one spacer was there for 2 minutes, and then the other one wasn't there at all. So my apologies, because now we went through a majority of that and we never got to see exactly what that was about. So sorry. Turned out that good old Queen was in fact Butt Stallion, the tiny mention it gives at the beginning of the game, and which will also be skin pack, I think, for Borderlands 3. And Roland came back again. Turned out that she was doing it because she missed him, and it was very heartfelt and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, I think we are going to. We did Dragon Keep, obviously. We did Campaign of Carnage. I'm not sure what this Headhunter stuff is. I'm going to go to it real quick and question why it exists, because I don't think it's part of DLC, but I don't think it's part of the game either. I don't know what it is what I'm saying.
Welcome to the Torque Corporation's Hunger for Violence Extravaganza! Tonight, we're gonna watch the Vault Hunter take on the ravenous Waddle Gobbler!
What? So there's more than...
But first, I'm interviewing the only Torque contestant to survive a showdown with the Gobbler! Question time! How are you doing? What's your favorite color? Did you ever see that one movie about the dog who played basketball? Where did you have your first kiss? Did you ever see the sequel to the dog basketball movie where the dog went to space? And if so, which of the two do you prefer? Awesome! Another question. How do you feel about my facial hair? Thank you! How do you feel about the Vault Hunter's chances against the ravenous Waddle Gobbler? Will they win? Will they die? Your thoughts! You don't sound competent! Further questions! Who is the most attractive person on Pandora? That's an awful thing to say! Ellie's like a 10! Try expanding your definition of beauty, you chump! No! I'm done talking to you! Your grasp on body politics is lacking at best! Oh, looks like we're out of time! We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor! Hey! Get over here so I can whisper some things to you in secret!
Don't think I can get much closer.
Real talk. The Gobbler fight is rigged. The Torg Board of Directors made the Gobbler unbeatable, so it'd eat all the contestants and get us a bunch of hits on the EchoNet. But I don't want you to die, cause you're cool, and oh crap, I'm not whispering anymore, my bad! You gotta get into the kitchen, kill everybody, and poison the Gobbler's food. Once the poison takes effect, you can kill him. Also, I want him dead so I can eat him! He looks delicious!
So this must have been a Thanksgiving special?
And we're back! The Vault Hunter's in the kitchen, but today there's a new item on the menu! Murder! Vault Hunter, kill the chefs! Ow!
Great.
Your legless body. Yeah.
Just wanted to get an idea of. Ooh, 16?
Bloody chunks of meat.
At least I won't have to deal with you people.
Spank it.
Look at all that gear. Leave us alone.
So, who's next?
Anton Smith here, president of the Torg Corporation. You do well to ignore Torg's instructions if you wish to stay alive. With the chef's dead, we can prepare our own meal for the gobbler. Get to the freezer! Damn, that door's locked. Let me activate my remote lockpicking program. Lockpick! Row, row, row! Wow! We do not allow contestants in the meat locker. Leave at once. We gotta choose some meat for the gobbler's meal. Tug on the tastiest looking scab horses. This is totally gonna get me fired, and I don't care!
Yeah, this is really below me level-wise. What am I doing?
To disagree.
My mouth is
Come to me,
watering!
my grenade.
I don't know what you're planning, but I don't like it. Tributes, get the Vault Hunter out of my kitchen!
I don't know if I've ever done any of the content before in which it came out, if that makes any sense. Like, you know,
Ready to die?
in the time. Am I dodging? These people can't hurt me at this point.
Daddy! Those dudes didn't stand a chance! You almost feel bad for them, but then you start laughing because you were technically acting in self-defense, so screw them! Violence doesn't solve
Nice.
anything except for all the things it does!
Sorry, Torque Vision.
Now to grind up the meat, get to the kitchen! Torg, as president, I demand to know why the hell the Vault Hunter is running around backstage. Just trying to mix things up. Your job is not to mix things up. Your job is to flex your muscles and do air guitar solos, idiot. Words can hurt!
Hey, does that beat the one I have? 59, 6, minus 11? Nope. Sure doesn't. Locked and loaded skill. Guess I'm going this way. Like I said, I apologize that this is clearly not going to be a challenge, but we should be able to blow through this real quick. And I'm not sure what these were, because I don't remember seeing them amongst the things we could do. As far as the DLC is concerned, this really legitimately may have been.
Let's get a grindin'! Grind, grinder! Delicious! We're nearly done preparing the
That is
gobbler's
disgusting.
meal. With the meat prepared, we only need one more ingredient. Deadly poison! Head to the stabber jabber nests!
Sure. Huh? Well, I mean, it's like that way.
I ran out of explosives, so I'm actually going to open this door remotely without blowing it up. Psych! You know you're following an idiot, yes? Torg created his explosive gun tech, then sold it to us for $12 and a high five. We kept him on purely for PR reasons. But you both outlived your usefulness. Tribute, kill.
Help! Yeah. No shit! Friggin' bandit! Bandit scum!
Yeah, I'm not even gonna pick that up.
When God closes a door, I blow it the up! Hey, make sure to get a slag whipping on the way. Smack the jabber nest to wake him up. Alright, now slag the jabber. Kill it before the slag wears off. Tana's told me a single slag jabber gland would be enough to kill a monster the size of a planet. So get a few more. Nearly done. I can almost taste the gobbler now.
Problem is the weapons I have. Oops. Well. Oh, come on. Oh, it did. Sweet.
Woo! You got all the glands. Now pop them into the gobbler's dinner and you'll be ready to fight him. Why do you insist on being a moron, Torg? This is why you lost a controlling share of your own company. I knew I should have killed you when I had the chance.
Life is always a series of regrets. As I keep on running to go get to what you call it, and the thing with the stuff. Do I need to climb up the stairs or ladder, maybe? Do I just need to go down there?
Now add the poison glands to the marination vat. Hit that button to marinate the out of that meal.
What button? What button are we referring to now? Oh, this one.
The meal's almost ready. Let's get cooking. Start the conveyor of cookery.
Or you can.
That's it. You've gone off script one too many times, Torg. Today's meal is canceled. Chefs, shut down that oven. We can't stop now. Protect the oven. I swear by my
skin
abdominal
was getting
muscles,
old.
I will eat the ravenous wild gobbler.
Time for 3 pounds
I'm
of flesh!
picking up my buns. Something hungry this way
Another
comes.
victim!
Yeah.
This one step closer.
Small chefs.
I make a tough midget. Leave us alone.
I want that oven shut down. I want the Vault Hunter dead. And I want Mr. Torg's
It's a
head
nice
on a
day,
plate. They shut down
You
the
were wet
oven.
slagging.
Our food is getting cold.
I want everything you
I want that oven shut down. I want the Vault Hunter dead. And I want Mr. Torg's head on a
Make this easy
plate.
on yourself. You just ended already. This one's mine.
I want every
Rest update! Turn the oven back on!
I'll survive. You won't.
Good. Do nothing. Nothing.
I want everything.
Reload me rations.
Food's done! Go get
Just
it!
leave.
Interesting reaction.
Go get it. Okay. Where is it?
My taste buds are aflame with the power of 1,000 nuclear bombs! My mouth is watering so much you could drown a small village in my cheeks! The taste apocalypse is upon us!
I was going way up there, huh? Oh, how do I get up there, Torg?
If you kill that gobbler, Torg, it'll be your last meal. The board of directors and I can guarantee that. You know why we made the gobbler invincible, Torg? So you could kill him. After dozens of failed attempts by other contestants, you were supposed to finally kill it on camera while wielding our most expensive guns. You would have looked like a hero. Why be a hero when you could eat one? You are the dumbest person in the world.
That may be the
I
case.
paid several other contestants to kill you if the gobbler can't, Vault Hunter. You and Torg will pay for your idiocy. Here comes
Thanksgiving
the
special.
ravenous Waddle Gobbler! We've replaced this creature's normal food with poison! Let's see if he notices! He took the bait! Now just don't die until the poison takes effect! Waddle Gobbler! No, you idiotic mercs! Don't shoot the gobbler! Shoot the Vault Hunter! The poison's working! It's working! The gobbler is killable! Let the taste apocalypse begin!
It's already dead. Oh, it's blue.
This is your last chance, Torg. Call this off, or you're out of the company. Whatever, I'll just work for Moxie and blow things up. Pro boner!
Where are these idiots? Yeah, Commando Blue. Like, they can't even hurt me enough to make my shields go away. That's kind of disappointing, but then again, it sounds like this was a strictly like, hey, enjoy this. This is a Thanksgiving special situation.
My grandma's a pretty big fan of yours. Could you go say hi to her?
Guess we're gonna do Grandma Flexington now.
Oh man, it's the Vault Hunter! You are awesome! Didn't you fight Terramorphous? I fought a big creature like that once. He was a big whale squid with 100 tentacles. You ever thought anything with tentacles? Oh, of course you have. Terramorphous had tentacles. How silly of me. Now, where was I?
I am so sorry.
All right, the whale creature. His name was Blowhole the Apocalypse. I called him the Apocalypse for short. And he attacked my hometown of Tsunami's Edge when I was but a little girl. You ever been to Tsunami's Edge? Great town, nice beaches, great food, and the cost of living is just so low. Even being a single grandmother and working part-time at a scat meat processing factory, I was still able to provide for little Mr. Torg. We may not have been able to afford the finer things in life, like food, but we got by. After all, Mr. Torg and I didn't have anything but one another after that horrible gas leak blew up the iridium mine, killing my son and his lovely wife. From that day onward, my little Mr. Torg vowed to conquer explosions themselves in an effort to avenge his fallen parents, and... Ah, man, I've forgotten what I was talking about. Where was... Oh, right! The blowhole, the apocalypse! So anyway, I was wrestling blowhole to the ground, and I had my bicep curled around his blueberry throat. Blueberry? Sorry, I meant to say blubbery. I've got blueberries on the brain, I guess. I grow them in my backyard. Mr. Torg helped me plant them. Thanks again for that, grandson.
I love you, Grandma!
Anyway, I have my bicep around his blubbery throat, and Mr. Torg starts crying because he really likes whale squids, and he doesn't want to see me hurt one.
They are the princes of the ocean!
So I let the whale go after giving it a punch in the eyeball so he'll remember me, and it swam away into the ocean. And then I had Mr. Torg drive me to the ice cream parlor. He got me Rocky Road, because Rocky Road's my favorite. I'm extremely partial to the way the marshmallows act like little landmines of flavor amidst the battleground of chocolate. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Is it pistachio? I bet it's pistachio. Oh, that reminds me! You'll never guess who I saw today! Pistachio the Amazing! He's a magician who studied under Crazy Earl, so he's got that weird mustache, you know, but I saw him make a rack hive disappear. A whole rack hive! I said to Mr. Torg, Mr. Torg, wasn't that amazing? And he said, yes, it was, Grandma. Didn't you say that, high five? You remember saying that?
I remember, Grandma!
And we stood in line afterward and got his autograph, and I thought I had it somewhere around here, but it's probably in the attic. I really ought to go up there and clean it out one of these days. I have so many little keepsakes up there. You're paying attention, right?
Oh, yeah.
Say, what's my favorite flavor of ice cream?
Rocky Road.
So you are listening, how wonderful. You're an
Mine's
even better
pistachio.
listener than my old pet rack, Beasto. Beasto was such a sweetie. You ever had a pet rack? If you can tame them, they are the sweetest pet you'll ever have. He used to just sit on my shoulder and bite chunks of flesh out of my neck to pass the time. I still remember the way he used to tweet. He went, tweet, tweet. It was so cute. I had a conversation with him once. I said, Mr. Beasto. He liked being called Mr. Beasto. It made him feel like an aristocrat. I said, Mr. Beasto, you're looking very cute today. And he said, oh, thank you, that's so nice. Or he tweeted in a way that made me know that's how he felt. And then he lowered his little head like he was taking a bow. It was adorable. Beasto was my third pet rack. First I had Woody. He got hit by a train. Then I had Anita. She got shot up trying to take vengeance on the train that killed Woody. And then I found Beasto making little poops on the windmill outside our house. After Mr. Torg and I wrestled her to the ground, I did a flying pile driver off a nearby tower tree. Got him straight in the spine and brought him down. We brought him in and fed him some skag steaks until he decided he loved us. I still miss Beasto sometimes. He just died of old age. Racks don't live much longer than a few years, but I treasured the time we had together. Poor Mr. Torg. When Beasto died, he cried for a week. The kids made fun of him at school, but I told him not to pay them any mind.
Being in touch with your emotions is not a character flaw!
That's right, high five. Is something wrong? You look confused, Vault Hunter. Oh, you probably haven't heard anyone call Mr. Torg high five before. The world may know him as Mr. Torg, but the Flexingtons always refer to him using his middle name. It's a Flexington family tradition, after all, to use your grandfather or grandmother's name as your own middle name. And my husband, High Five Flexington, God rest his soul, was the best grandfather Mr. Torg could have asked for before he passed. He taught Mr. Torg dang near everything he knew about firearms. Without High Five's teachings, I don't think the Torg Corporation would exist at all. Gosh, I still remember the first gun Mr. Torg tried to make after his parents died. A Jacobs shotgun with a stick of dynamite attached to the barrel. Torg nearly blew his face off, but he got up, dusted his mustache off and swore that by the time he reached the age of 11, he
How long
would
do you
make
think
a
they do
gun
this
that
for?
fired explosions without killing the operator. And by golly, he did. It took a couple of dozen prototypes before he got the right combination of gun parts and explosives right. But once he did, woo-wee! I'll never forget the plume of smoke that used to be my neighbor's homestead. They were jerks though, so it's okay. Gosh, I've been talking your ear off for some time, haven't I? It's so kind of you to listen for this long. I've taken up too much of your time already.
Okay,
Please
good.
don't feel like you have to stick around any longer. As a matter of fact, take this for giving this old woman some company.
Grace.
Woo!
$1. Like an old lady would.
You're even more attractive than Mr. Torque said you were.
Oh my god, a second
I've
story?
got another story for you, but I'd like to tell it to all of your friends at once. An old lady like me has to save her voice, you know.
Slowly back away from the old lady. Where's that machine? Oh, let me see what the head she gave me, what they gave me was. Wait, how did they not give me? Or did I not use it yet? Thought I did. No, I did not. Here we go. Let's get a new head. What the heck? Okay, well, yeah, we won't be using that. So, where's the machine that allows me to go other places? So what do you guys think? Just more... So that was... Maybe this will be a little jumble of stuff rather than a full-blown DLC episode, chapter.
Hey, happy Mercenary Day. I got a job for you. You ever been to Gingerton? Place sucks, full of laughing and singing. They're good customers, though, and they haven't responded about the shipment of guns I sent them by train. You wanna do me a Mercenary Day favor and check the town out for me?
So this is going to be a Christmas one. Oh, what the hell? No. Just don't know how much fun it'll be to play through these things when I am so leveled as I am. Yeah, let's just jump in on the other stuff. We'll go to start the pirate stuff. That or hammerlocks. How's it going, Marcus? Good to see you again. Actually, this is the other one I don't remember ever seeing something about. So let's go here. See what this is about. The raid on Digistruct Peak.
Welcome to the Gauntlet. Please follow the smell of vomit and tears so we may talk face to face. As the vomit was mine, I recommend facing away from me.
If you could stand still for a moment, I
normal.
require something. This gate represents a test of your intellect. Are you clever enough to uncover the secret way to open it?
Congratulations, you are now a genius by Pandoran standards.
Okay. Dr. T and the Vault Hunters. I'm glad to see this is like level 35, so it's not like that.
Exceptional. Using a mixture of iridium, Digistruct technology, and Scooter's salami-stained
Fingers, try not to read into that. I've put together the combat trials you see before you. If you succeed, you'll be ready for a new Pandora. A Pandora of overpowered enemies, better loot, and an abundance of nacho cheese. It's been an eventful year. Anyway, off with you.
Here!
Robotic skags. Interesting. So this is gonna be a gauntlet too? History of simulated violence. This guy's got some punch going to him.
The gauntlet is not yet done. Keep going.
Not so sure about this, as far as fun is concerned.
With Brick and Mordecai circling each other's metaphorical jerks over who gets to hunt the sudden abundance of vaults, Lilith and I created this training gauntlet for the Crimson Raiders. You will help me test its relative lethality, so that I may not inadvertently turn half of Sanctuary's fighting force into a cycle of flickering triple amputees.
Who's next?
Oops. Well, I wish I could say something fun and or interesting about what's happening to me currently. There is nothing really that fun and or interesting happening to me currently. That was going to be an actual, like, gauntlet. Which would mean... But it's not really a gauntlet as much as it's just another arena setup. But I'll stick with it, I guess, because it doesn't look like it would be easy to not stick with it at this point. You know what I mean? Y'all mean? Butcher base. Booyah base. Well, this is interesting. A something tank. Spider tank?
That was enjoyable.
Word? Burn damage for a psycho. Good old Krieger. Eager Krieger. Where the hell are you? Oh.
Now where was I?
In the process of getting killed. If it keeps me moving to new areas, like new sections of the same map and stuff, I can get more behind that. But if it just keeps, like, you know, kind of stopping you in places, and I mean, this was quick enough, I guess, but it's just, I don't know, what's the, like, what's the ultimate point? Like, you're part of the learning program? Like, who cares?
Come on! Oh.
That shut him up.
Get up there.
I plucked the hair from the head of a dying. Come to me, my tasty cake. I can't die hungry. You understand?
Bury you with the rest!
They can't stand next to each other.
This is priority 1. I need
Snow
you to
onions?
disarm a series of camouflaged explosives hidden in the combat garden.
Pick up snow onions. How would I know if I saw them? I'll switch to my different gun here.
onions in the ground? They are, in fact, camouflaged Hyperion explosives designed to attack the raiders where we are most vulnerable, our gardening battalion. Gather the onions, but do not pick the carrots.
I'm starving! Yes!
There's gotta have some ups. Damn it.
Just leave!
Stop struggling. I love my powers.
I think I would too. You gotta imagine if somebody had the power that, like Siren, like this particular Siren, Maya, that, would you be able to not let the power go to your head? You know what I mean? Because you would be unstoppable in every sense of the word. Like, what would you ever fear?
Silence! Bedtime!
You know what I mean?
Enough. That was awesome!
That was pretty awesome.
Bend over and kiss the dirt. I can't wait to do that. I regret nothing.
Lucky! You can't have it.
That one was a little longer than I wanted it to be. I enjoy the boss aspects of stuff like that, so I can deal with, you know, like the other little shit, you know, given that I picked up a lot of money in these things.
Dinner! Dinner!
Marauders are driven primarily by greed and bloodlust. In this respect, they are somewhat like Marcus Marquet
Gonna
in
make you
Penelope.
strong! I didn't do it!
It's cool that I'm gonna just get better at finally utilizing my powers now that the thing's over. That's tall. Where is it? And what is this? Taking it because there's a... Whoa, what? Well, that's clearly not where I go. Where I go? So, I go this way.
Don't scavenge my stuff! Cheater!
Speaking of cheaters, how many bullets do you need?
Hold it!
You can still run!
Hold it right there.
Take my strength.
You're nearly finished with the course. In keeping with laws of drama, however, I have saved the most difficult task for last.
So the only problem with this thing is it goes through bullets. Clips take a bit. Make a coat out of me. I figure.
Just die already! He lost my cat! Damn it! Oh, nuts!
Another down.
These assassins' aliases are anagrams of numbers 1 through 4, except Oney, who is just dumb.
This will hurt. Watch it! Badass!
There's been multiple badasses.
Vault Hunter! I gotta tell Jack about this!
Freeze!
Prepare for a great deal of text.
Higher overpower level you. Complete the raid on Digistruct P. Try competing again at higher something or other. Oh, so it's just like. It's just like a little.
Your gauntlet run is complete, and I've processed all your biomorphic combat data. Unrelatedly, you might be pregnant.
So you just like set it up and do it again at a more difficult level. That's it. I mean, it's extra content that they definitely didn't like count as part of the DLC for sure. Like the Dragon Keep and Torg's original stuff, not this last stuff. That was normal.
I may have just lied to you.
Huh? A purple handgun.
Please assemble here and we can begin.
Nope. They go up a level though. I don't want to do it again. Not now, at least. Not. Oop! I didn't use it yet. Sorry. Wait, did I? Oh. Oops. So, skin, new one is Lord of Power. Ah, pretty cool. And we'll go. Interesting. Okay, that's right, we already had it once. I'm sorry. I'm not going to keep that. Not going to keep that either. I like phase lock and roll. Honestly, it's totally like fucking punk. And away we go. And then with that, we let's do Hammerlock, because I think the pirate one's probably one of the best. The Hunter's Grotto. We'll get a little bit into this, and then we'll continue it in the next chapter.
danger, excitement, mustaches. It's time for another episode of Vault Hunter Adventures featuring Sir Hammerlock. In this week's tale, our hard-boiled heroes travel to the savage continent of Agris. Their goal? To uncover the most exotic creatures Pandora has to offer and give them the old 1-2. But danger looms on the horizon for our swell swashbucklers. For while Handsome Jack may be gone, his legacy lives on.
The Cult of Jack.
Aha! You've made it, old chum. I've set up a base camp of sorts near your location. Come find me, would you?
Interesting. I can't grab any of that stuff. Okay. What's it say? Something writer? What? Oh, I just realized. Vehicle, I didn't even see that. I mean, I saw something, but it didn't click in my head that it was a vehicle. So, the money seems decent. Uh-oh. It's not activated yet. You sons of bitches! How dare you? I'm in a swamp, you can see through the water. Got murky, mucky muck on the top of it. Five. Like how they look. Interesting. Well, this is kind of cool already, honestly. It's like a technological... What is that? Like... technological regression or something. It's like where they have technology, but it's clearly like backstepped specifically for the whatever. English is not my my first language, honestly. So where the heck is this? I also think it interesting that it doesn't immediately make it easy for you to get to where the whole thing starts. This looks like a dead end. Almost undoubtedly. Hold on, do I have it still? It does. The fact that homie is shooting me for so accurately from such a far distance. What in the... Q. I wonder if he just like sends you out and says, okay, go find this. What is going on up there? Oh, that's interesting. Giant incendiary spore.
I'm nearby. Come find me and we'll fight our way to the lodge together. Then it'll be nothing but a carefree weekend of hunting, companionship, and bawdy jokes about social taboos.
I do dig me some Hammerlock. There he is.
What ho, Vault Hunter! Welcome to Agris. The lodge is just up the path here. Stick close and we should arrive with no trouble.
This is what I saw. It'd be really cool if this whole thing was all about like raid fights and stuff, but then again, if you're always playing by yourself, it would probably be kind of tough. You know what I mean?
Greetings! Do you feel you have too many bullets but not enough money? Lalilulilo! Makawene! Lalilulilo! Makawene!
Why am I using this gun? Yeah, ah, damn it.
Makawene! Lalilulilo!
I see you in my swamp, little moths. I know why you're here. You want what's in my ship. You want my power.
Pardon. We came here to hunt. Afraid we've never heard of you before.
What? Really? Professor Nakayama? Hyperion Scout? I poisoned Atlas's CDO.
Oh, that's nice. Good for you.
People are terrified of me. How do you not know? You guys are assholes.
We can use this lodge as a base of operations for our hunting expeditions. I'll let you do the honors. Depress that switch and let there be light. Hello, mercenary person. I have money and a problem. Within the bowels of this continent lie dozens of creatures for us to track down. If I can repair that catcher boat over there, we shall sail into the heart of relative dimness and begin our hunt. Tally-ho!
Henceforth. Doesn't move quick, considering
Thank you
I'm...
for joining me on this expedition, by the by. One can get rather lonely on treks such as these, and my right hand being made of metal, I'm incapable of amusing myself in the way most other males would.
Oh.
Some ribald humor for you there. Positively ribald.
Body. Very body.
Ah, there's the catch-a-boat station where you can summon a dinghy. I shall have to repair it after I take a moment to laugh heartily at the amusing cadence of the word dinghy. Now that that's over with, please watch my back. Once I've repaired the station, you can summon a dinghy, travel deeper into the swamp, and start hunting some real game. Bolt Hunter, I fear things are about to get hairy. They've got boats! Where in damnation did they get boats?
Oh, apparently then I do need this one.
Slagged.
Oga Chaka.
Calm down.
I'm not hitting him. Oh, I did, apparently. Anytime, Hammerlock.
Hello. Things need to be shot, and by Jove, you're the one to shoot them. Bolt Hunter, I fear things are about to get hairy. They've got boats. Where in damnation did they get boats?
Really? That's it? I'm done off of that? Hey, Hammerlock, how about you help me out? Or not, just keep turning the wrench and you'll be fine. That was weird, because I'm way up at the lodge? Holy moly. I protected Sir Hammerlock, so I'm not exactly sure. Oh wait, there's a big old thing. Apparently there's something to finish off still.
Something's wrong here, Vault Hunter. Who is that horribly overdramatic so-and-so who sicked those savages on us?
I finished repairing the catcher boat. Grab a dinghy and get going. Now, let's go hunting. I've heard tell of an unusual creature out in Silas Grove. Head out there, find it, and do what you do best. By which I mean blast it to tiny bits, of course.
And on that note, I'd like to thank you for joining me, Joffrey, and the SGC for this thing here that leads us to Borderlands 3. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. As always, the usual stuff is always going to be said. Make sure to also ring the bell, find out about other stuff, other content that's coming, and also information that will lead you to our eventual live playthrough of Borderlands 3. And in the meantime, make sure to have yourself a great day. Enjoy it while you can. Take care.
Bop bop bebop doo wop.